Hello, this is Clarity Design, and we're just going to have a quick look and talk about what vector graphic is. Adobe Illustrator CS 5.5 is the program I'm using here just to demonstrate it. Adobe Illustrator is a vector program. It's using vectors to control and to produce images, which is why it's used by sign makers and people who are designing logos in particular, because they can be resized as much as you like without losing quality. And that's one of the properties that gives vector graphics its advantage over raster graphics. Raster graphics are things like your photographs and your JPEGs and your images from cameras, scanners, all those input devices. Now, the disadvantage that we have with raster graphics is that as you zoom in, you get pixelation. So what I've got down here is two images. One of them has been vectorized previously in Illustrator, and the other one has not. So this has just been placed by going to File, Place Image. Okay, so that's just been placed into the document here. So if I zoom in on that, you should see fairly quickly that what happens is we start to get pixelation occurring. It starts to lose quality. We can see details. You can see these squares starting to appear here. Okay, so this can be really disadvantageous to people if they are blowing up sizes of images, if they've got a low quality image and they want to use it for something big like a sign on a wall or above a shop or something like that. So what we're going to do is we want to keep the lines as clean as possible, so we vectorize it. Now, vectorizing a photograph is not particularly advisable because what you get is this kind of effect where you've got different shapes happening. And what's happening here is the computer has been told now, it says it's separated out colours and it's made them into rules. It knows that there is a rule here. So what it's saying is that between this point and this point, so here we go, between this point and this point, I want it to have a single black line, a single pixel wide black line. So let's have a look. There it goes. Yep, let's have it a black line and 1 pixel wide. There we go. So that is that rule. Now if I zoom in and out, that rule doesn't change, but the image gets refreshed. So we keep a nice clean sharp edge on the line no matter how close or far away we get, and that is the real advantage to this. So how do I get from a photograph to something like this where I've got the vectors all mapped out? Well, actually Illustrator makes that easy for you. All you do is you select the photograph and you go up here to Live Trace. You've got Embed there, you can see Edit Original. In this case we're going to go to Live Trace. I'm going to click on the drop down box, and I used the Photo High Fidelity to do that. You could use other options here. We could do grayscale, hand drawn, you get loads of different effects that you can play around with and enjoy. So there's your hand drawn sketch, you see. Now if I want to get to the vectors and actually control and edit this image, I need to click on Expand to do that, and hey presto, you vectorized a photograph, and you can see that you need to choose the right thing for the purpose that you want. Okay, so this is a great way to get information from photographs and turn them into vectors, and then to start editing those to be used in logos or whatever situation that you might want to use them in. This has been Clarity Design. That's what a vector graphic is according to Wikipedia. Thank you very much.